Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today we're gonna go back to the glorious 70s. My opinion, Dr. Pink's opinion, the most creative area in music history. That was really a cool time where you don't had radio stations which forced you to do songs on 3 minutes 20 and some stupidity like that. You could just be a musician. So we're going to talk about creative funk guitar. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, and also join the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. So what are we talking about today? I created a cool track here. We want to be creative on that one. Yeah, stuff like that. Just get the groove rolling and be cool and funky. I've used a wah-wah here. Well, when you want to go into the 70s, I think you need a wah-wah. How do you create this typical 70s wah-wah effect? You don't see it here, it's just here on the floor. So first thing is you just play 16 notes straight through that notes also. And then, as you can hear, I have a delay on it. I used a tape delay, like an analog delay back from the 70s, but you can use any kind of delay. And then you pop in with the wah-wah. See? And now you have to sync it on the track, play 16 notes. So now you can hear how the wah-wah opens and closes. And here comes a trick. This track is in D minor. We don't need to see the fretboard so clear here. It's just a chord on the 10th fret over the D, G, B, and E string, and now you to give the whole thing more contour and more accent, when you do these dead notes, you make chaka chaka, as you can hear. And I always make an accent on the first, so 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2. Then if I want to give an accent, I give a kick with the wah on the 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. See, or you could do one there. As you can hear, the whole bunch of effects comes after. So you have to be really precise, and together with the wah and the delay creates this typical 70s funk sound. And now, to give it a more, this typical streets of San Francisco sound. So now you pop in with the chord. So instead of playing dead notes on beat number 1, so 1 2 3 4. And when you play these 4 notes, then you, like a gas pedal, you just speed up your. You probably have seen Starsky and Hutch. You speed up the Mustang. And this alone already creates a really great vibe. Now we want to develop it more. So we need, this is like a motif. The first was the question, now comes the answer. So So the answer will be in beat number 2, and then we play the fourth of the 6 C notes. So you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that one you play again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the rest is dead notes. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, now you can highlight this one more. You just move here in the 12th fret, you do the answer of the motif in the 12th fret, or you develop it. You first start with the dead notes, then come with the first figure, then comes the answer, then there comes the expanded answer. Let's do that. Now you heard I did more. What did I do? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I make a second one on beat 3 on the second of the 6 C notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Or you can also do 2 on the 4 in a row. It's also a possibility. Let's do both. Oh yeah, it's so groovy. You can do any which you like. What I do in this case, I just focus on doing offbeats, 16 note upbeats, the upstroke. So you can do any, you can do. So. See, you just do the upstrokes without even knowing which one it is, because we are here on 100 BPM, so the 16 is pretty fast. You don't have time to count anymore. This has to go automatically, and so I focus on the offbeats, and then you move around with the chord. I also move the chord up here now in the 13th fret to give more dissonance. Now we want to create even more dissonance, and this chord is great for this. You probably know it. It's the entry chord of Pick Up the Pieces. Yeah, as I said, you probably know it. This is a, let's say, a G minor 913. So you're here in the 10th, and on the B and D string on the 12th. Has quite some dissonance. And on that one you can do, just go through the 16 notes. You just what you can do, just play through the 60 notes and give an extra boost with your wah-wah, and then you have a really cool dissonance here on the whole thing, okay? Maybe you make 2 beats, just play through 60 notes, or what I did, I played a dotted, well, I'm gonna write down the whole stuff for you so that you can see it as written notes. So you have a dotted A note. I did this figure, dotted A note, then that one's a bit more complicated. I write it down for you, or you just make the simple one. Just 2 beats of 60, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And while you play, you push through the gas pedal. That's probably the easiest one, okay? So with only this material, you can create really a great vibe. I think the best trick is not to focus so much on figures which you want to repeat. Just what I do is that I really have this thing flowing. And as you can see, I'm doing it with finger picking. For me, that's way easier, especially on this beat, because I mean, you have to stay really relaxed here in your wrist. And for me personally, you can play with the pick, is no problemo. But for me personally, I don't stay relaxed in my wrist, and when I do with the fingers, I'm more relaxed, but with the pick, you're more precise. Let me try with the pick. Yeah. For me, it's not, but you have to find out. When you play with picks, with softer picks, it's easier. With harder picks, you have to stay really relaxed in your wrist. Now let's quickly check out some slap stuff. And that's really cool. I tuned down the low E string to D, so because we are in D, so here are a few tricks. I quickly go on the close U. Now we're doing the slap technique, which is, well, with drop D tuning, really simple. You just make it, and then with this movement with the thumb down, and with the, you make a hook with the index finger. See? And this, with this with this technique, you can add a different color as well to your funk guitar. I personally really like it also in combination. I'll show you. And then when you do slap technique in combination with the rest, which I already showed, then of course finger picking is essentially because it doesn't work with the pick. So what did I do here? I made so just with this technique, and then you can just you always go over the thumb, then you slap in with a hook, and in between I made a special technique, thumb, hammer on, here hook, and with the middle finger and here I made a pull off. That's really cool. You can also do dead notes. And so on. You can make cool variations. I just gave you an inspiration to make funk guitar something really cool and really groovy and relaxed. Yo guys, that was a little journey back to the 70s with me and Dr. Pink. Back to the streets of San Francisco, or Starsky and Hutch, or all how these guys are all called. As I said, for me, the 70s was the most creative music area. I really miss the 70s compared to today's music. Well, some stuff is cool, some is not really creative, I must say. Yo, if you want to download this cool backing track, which I created to practice, and I'm going to write down a few of the licks which I showed, that you have this stuff in paper. It's available in the HPCrazy Guitar Gimme. Please join the free member account, but in order to download the stuff you need a premium member account, and please share this channel to all your friends and pals and help the channel grow. We're soon reaching 50k, so that we really reach this goal. In the meanwhile, me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye.